Thank you, Baba. Baba Bossy Johnson. So, my name is Reverend Kathy English Holt, and I am so honored to be invited here to give honor to those who were enslaved on this property and to pour libation for them today. But before I do that, I must acknowledge this land that we stand on of the Akakeek people, an Algonquin language tribe, also related to the Piscataway Indians. And so we honor this land which the enslaved worked under the rising sun until the dark of night, under conditions which we cannot even imagine. So I honor this land that we are on. Libation is an ancient tradition done all over the world, Egypt, Israel, Greece, Africa, of course, and Asia and South America. And it is just a way that we honor our earth, the holy figures and those that have passed over into the other side of the veil. Ancestors are indeed an important part of societies and are invited to participate in all the public functions in a traditional society. And so we call for the ancestors to attend these events. As many of you know, in African American culture, you may have seen the brothers standing on the corner pouring one for the homies out of their liquor bottle or their beer bottle. That is a form of libation. It is inviting their brethren who have passed over to join them for a drink. I will not use alcohol, I will use water as we pour libation for those who were enslaved on this land and place stones. So I will ask that you take a position of reverence as we do this. You don't have to kneel or anything, but just go inside and hold space for the energy of those ancestors who we welcome to be here as we honor those that work this land.
Kenya.
Mary Everhart, 1835, Kentucky.
And if you have the name of an ancestor that you would like to be here right now, please call their name in unison. John English. Ashe.
Honor our ancestors, we must remember that in their hardest times, they still found time to love and care for each other and be tender with each other. So I'd like to share a short poem with you. It's a love poem, and it's a call and response. The words for to express just how my inside feeling is as I play back the evening with you ain't been invented yet. And with all the words I do know, they fall short of description that I can't use them either. I guess you could just say I have thoughts and feelings wandering lost in the woods, waiting for me to make up some new words and new things to say. I feel like you the magnet, and I'm a big old piece of metal, stuck, and can't get off. Oh, shucks, ma'am, them some fancy, shamancy words you's a using. Why they so full of feeling, I might touch myself. I sure did enjoy the evening with you last night. In fact, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it to next week. In the words of the great philosopher, Reverend Dr. James Brown, good God, I can't help myself.
It is definitely a profound honor to be here and commemorate this pivotal moment and to chart a course for a more just and equitable future so generations can make generational wealth. Interesting to note, did anyone know that according to the Geneva Conventions in the International Criminal Court, the crime of genocide has no statute of limitations? It should therefore stand to reason that there should also be no statute on injustice. As we reflect on America's history, we must ask ourselves, can the term genocide be applied to America's chattel slavery? If you read the charter, it certainly does, and easily does. While I deeply love my country, we must remember that forgetting, erasing, or ignoring any part of history means we are bound to repeat it. And there's 3 scholarship awards to Kristen Thomas. Kristen, can you come up here, please? Actually, it is 4 scholarships now. It hasn't been easy as you think it might be to give away money, because as I said, we found a lot of descendants. And we've had a lot of meetings, a lot of emails, but Kristen was one who persevered and showed up and was passionate, and we want to thank you for that. And we want to first give you our Sierra Club donation. They're all coming. I'm not going to give them to you in hand right now. I think that's $750, something like that. The College of Southern Maryland is working with you to help you pay for your tuition. And we also have a goodie bag from the College of Southern Maryland for you as well.
Nice. Nice, very nice.
Thank you.
And of course, from the Office of Cook and Sue, LLC, a check for $500. You're very welcome. And this is what we are doing. We are redefining what a plantation means.
To commemorate this with percussion and a little bit of song. So what I'm going to do is an arrangement of a song that may be familiar to some of you. I'm going to sing it in the language that I learned it in, although it's not originally, it was originally done in English. And I think some of my band members will accompany me a little bit on that. And that's all I had to say. I'll explain a little bit more after we get done. But it's related to what we're talking about.
Como uma vida
walking in this world, the only